Hey, well, good evening, internets. This is me, DP Knudten, and I'm here for another exciting, maybe not too exciting, edition of BOOKWARD BOUND, the live stream series, the next one in the live stream series of 301 consecutive live streams as I work toward creating a book for publishing on January 1st, 2021. Via Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. Yep. Started out, this will be episode 33, I think. Wow. 33 days in a row that I've been doing this live stream as I work to move my book forward in one form or another. Some nights I'm going to be writing. Some nights I'm going to be maybe designing artwork, adding artwork and graphics inside the book itself, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to be doing all sorts of stuff in a very haphazard way, because frankly, that is my way. If you are someone who likes a recipe and likes to have everything numbered out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go someplace else, because I am like a fly in a Mexican market. I'm flitting from the carnitas over here, over onto the bananas, over onto the shaved ice, back again. I'm all over the place, because that's the way I work. And unfortunately, that's also my superpower. It's that old superpower, your greatest strength is always your greatest weakness. Well, my great superpower is that I'm really all over the place. And my greatest weakness is I'm all over the place. But, that's the way it works, because I'm writing this book my way, all by myself. And so if it's good, it's my fault. If it's bad, it's my fault. If it's mediocre, it's my fault, because it's 100% mine. And isn't that appropriate for a book about building your personal brand that is based on who you completely, truly are? By the way, the name of the book is Nonfiction Brand, Discovering, Crafting, and Communicating the Completely True, Completely You Nonfiction Brand you already are. And I don't think I'm going to have nonfiction brand. I think it's authentic brand, or whatever. Anyway, this is what the cover is going to look like, because I've already worked on that to a certain degree. And now I'm going to work on something else tonight. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to Scrivener, which is the book application, the book creation application that I'm using, and I have used successfully in the past to create this bad boy, Rotoma, the ROI of Social Media Top of Mind, my first book that I co-wrote with Spencer X. Smith. This book is all on me, and so I better get my butt going by adding a section that I'm going to call Step Out of the Shadows and Into Your Own Personal Brand Spotlight, because that's kind of a major theme of the book. And one of the things I wanted to do is probably break this line and then make it 16 point, because I'm making all the chapter beginnings 16 point, and then if I get this right, yay, I remembered. My paragraph copy size is 11 point Palatino. And you can see all that stuff up here. I want to write about this. This is actually going to be the last section of the book. So in my Mexican market way, I'm bopping from the fruit all the way over to the carnitas to write the very last section of the book, kind of the valedictory, the summation of everything that's in this book. So what am I going to write? I'm not exactly sure, but I am going to start typing, which I think a lot of writers understand. The way if you want to start being a writer, just start typing. Type garbage. Because all of a sudden you'll go, no, that's not very... Oh, but there's an idea there. Well, let me take that idea and sharpen it up. Let me make it a little bit more smooth. Let me make it... Whoa, wait, here's an idea. And all of a sudden you get rolling. But you don't get rolling if you don't put your fingers on the home row keys. A, S, D, F, JKL semicolon. I am a very poor touch typist. I've been a professional writer for getting close to 30 years, and I still type like I did when I was taking typing classes in high school. And it was called typing, not keyboarding, because there was no such thing as a keyboard. There were just typewriters back then, back in the Paleolithic era. Anyway, enough about that. What do I want to say? If you're reading this, you've either skipped ahead or made it all the way through the book to its end. Its ends. Either way, comma, congratulations, gratulations. The documents contained herein have hopefully convinced you to start putting yourself out there, all based on a well-considered foundation for foundation based on who you are. Say it with me. I'm going to put, say it with me, say it with me. Who you are, what you do, and how you do it. Ooh, what the heck? Why is that doing that? Don't want to jump to 13-point type. I want to stay in my paragraph font size, which is, that's not right either. 1, thank you. How you do it? Don't forget, for the first time in human history, the world is yours. A whole world. Whole world. A whole worldwide audience can be yours. A whole world can be yours. And for little, no cost. No longer constrained by by budgets. Budgets. You have the incredible opportunity to share your voice, ideas, personality, voice, ideas, gifts, and You have the incredible opportunity to share your voice, ideas, gifts, and talents. Way that can fully demonstrate the best you have to offer. All you have to do is do. To get out there and show everyone may or may not be listening. The many reasons why you are truly unique. I know this is hard for many of us. It is hard for many. Standing up and having your say doesn't come naturally to every human being. But one of the most interesting things to me is just how many of the very cool, super smart, and tremendously creative people I follow are self-described introverts. Based on the sheer number of them, I think it's clear and the most cloistered introvert has so much to share. Once empowered to do so, they just can't stop. They just can't stop. They just can't stop. It is my great hope that this book has given you both the kick in the pants, give you both the gentle, encouragement and the swift kick in the pants. You need to stop letting others eat your lunch and claim it for yourself. You don't need to be a narcissist. You don't need to be a narcissist. You just have to be yourself. With a little bit of strategy underneath it all. So you don't end up chasing trends, imitating others, or following the online herd. Following the online herd. There is enough you have a voice and many things to say. And now you have the stage on which share it. Best of all, most of it is absolutely free of charge. So what's your key? Key 3. Oh, what's your key 3? What Brandel have you provided your audience members flagship. I'm guessing even if you haven't done all the exercises in this book, that you've got a pretty good idea of who, what, where, and how you're to share it all. Oh, you're gonna share it all. And when you do, comma, don't forget to tag me so I can help amplify your signal. Good. It's your spotlight. Now it's your time to take it. DP. One. All right, so 420 words. That's cool. This is all. I just want to make sure all this is, in fact, that nice 11-point Palatino 11-point regular. I think I'm going to hit this last line with bold. It's your spotlight. Now's the time. The time for you to take it. Yeah, well, that kicked down to another line, but I think that's okay. Step. Your own personal. Yeah, that's redundant. Step out of the shadows and into your personal brand. 2 key 3. What brand have you? So they can easily pass you off. Pass you off to others. Okay. Bingo. Well, there you go. I wrote 422 words, kind of my final summation thing. And again, you know, as I write this book, I'm getting it down. This is a first draft of this section. I'll probably go back and change it, and I'll probably do that on later editions of BOOKWARD BOUND. But the fact is, I got it down on paper, or on screen anyway. I've got the keystrokes there, which is the biggest first step. And as I go through it the next time, I'm going to find ways to tighten this up or sharpen it up. Maybe make it a little bit more impactful, a little bit more interesting. Maybe I'll come up with a idea for a graphic that I want to plug in there. Maybe there will be a specific call to action about check out this, you know, blah, 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 whatever. But the whole point is I got 422 words done on a Monday night and right now it's 9:15 Central Daylight Time here in the US of A. And that's cool. I've been online for, looking here, 26 minutes, almost 27 minutes. Do I have to be on here for 5 hours? No. This is not Twitch. Or actually, it is Twitch, because I'm going out to Twitch, YouTube Live, and Facebook Live at the same time. But yeah, I'm not doing the whole Twitch marathon thing, because I'm actually trying to do this after hours and keep going for 301 consecutive days. So that's the big thing for me. And so I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. But that doesn't mean I don't want you to come back tomorrow or the day after or the day after or the day after, because, again, as I said, this is episode 33 of a total of 301 consecutive live streams. I made the commitment to you and to myself to actually do this, I think because I'm an idiot, but also because I was inspired by this guy from Australia named Christian, who my friends Alex and Todd from Sydney told me about. And actually, I just contacted, they gave an email introduction to Christian, and I'm hoping to have him on the Nonfiction Brand podcast very soon, because I was so inspired by his journey. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I'm going to write about it in the book, but I'm also going to have him on the podcast. What podcast, you may ask? Why, the Nonfiction Brand podcast. That comes out every Monday. In fact, this today at 3 a.m., it always posts at 3 a.m. on the Monday, episode 85 of the podcast is out with a really cool guy named Matthew Sweezy, where he talks about his book, The Context Marketing Revolution. And it's not content marketing, it's context marketing. And it's a really cool idea. So check out that episode. It's available wherever you get fine podcasts for free. Also, I would like to invite you to join Nonfiction Brandversity, the free Facebook group of mine. All you have to do is look up Nonfiction Brandversity on Facebook. Ask to join. It'll ask you 3 questions to prove you're not a bot. And once you answer those questions, you're in, guaranteed. And I would love to see you there on campus. It's for anybody who wants to build their personal or small business brand based on being completely true and completely you to the person that you actually are. You know, authenticity is one of those words that I've learned to hate, because people are being authentic. Everyone's prayer hands authentic. I'm a guru and I'm authentic. I hate that. I like people who are who they are. People like Scott Galloway, who is just a crazy dude, and I love him because he's smart, but he's also not afraid to be the big dog. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, listen to the Pivot podcast with Kara Swisher and Scott Galloway. Yeah, I love me some Scott Galloway. Let me tell you that. But that dude is totally building his personal brand based on who he truly is. In fact, I think I'm going to try to write about him in this book because, oh, by the way, he so graciously blurbed my first book. And out of nowhere, you know, I sent it to him, and he was so nice to do that. Maybe I need to return the favor by writing about him in this book, because he is an incredible personal brand. But that's what I'm talking about. The idea of, hey, I should probably talk about Scott Galloway in this book came because I'm here tonight working on the book. Again, it's later at night, but still, I'm getting ideas. I'm putting stuff on the screen or into the computer, and I'm moving this book forward. Thanks to people like you and the help you're giving me by making me be honest with myself and, actually stay true to my promise to do these live streams. That's it for me tonight. I'm DP Knudten, and I'll see you next time. Theme music, take us on out. Bye-bye.